This is my 1995 Trek 830 Mountain Track. I bought it from one of my friends for just $75. For the most part, it's in good shape, but I hope to improve things with parts from my parts bin. The plan is to strip the bike down to the frame, clean and inspect all of the parts, and finally reassemble it with some upgrades from my parts bin. The paint is in great shape, so there'll be no changes there. These tires have seen better days, so they have to go. I'll toss these grip shifters and upgrade the drivetrain from a 3x7 to a 3x9. I hope to accomplish all of this on the cheap, so sit back, grab your favorite beverage, and watch as I bring this old bike back to life. Let's start the teardown process by removing the wheels. The quick release skewers make the job easy. Next, I remove and toss out the old worn-out chain. And we move on to the derailleurs, followed by the brakes. The bolts holding these square taper cranks on were really tight and required power tools to remove them. After that, the crank puller made easy work of removing the cranks. The cartridge bottom bracket came out with a little effort, but given the age of this bike, I would expect nothing less. With the removal of the handlebars, we're getting close to the end of the disassembly process, and I haven't spotted anything that is out of place or needs drastic repair. With the removal of the fork and headset, the teardown process is complete and all of the parts can be cleaned and inspected. The bottom bracket installation is uneventful. Installation of the cranks is easy, and I take care not to over-tighten the bolts that hold them on. We next move on to the installation of the headset and fork. The headset bearings cleaned up nicely. We now move on to installation of the new 9-speed rear derailleur from my parts bin. We use the same 3-speed derailleur that came with the bike. The original rear wheel that came with this bike had a free hub body that would only accommodate a 7-speed cassette, so I swapped some parts around from one of my other bikes to free up this wheel. After the new 9-speed cassette is installed, we size and install a new 9-speed chain. Cabling the rear derailleur is as easy as routing the cable through the correct path and tightening it down and testing the shifting. The same process is followed for the front derailleur. I found that the old cantilever brake housings were cracked from age, and I found a used set from my parts bin to replace them. Setting up the cantilever brakes was more difficult than the video would have you believe. It probably took me well over an hour to get the front brakes just right and about 30 minutes for the rear. I fit the wheels with some new 26 by 2.1 tan wall tires. I think they look great on the bike. Lastly, I fit new grips to the bars. If you found this content enjoyable, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more bicycle restoration content.